Beloved soul, I greet you with gentle warmth and a soft light that surrounds you as you arrive here, and I ask you to take a slow breath with me because the words you are about to hear are meant to reach your heart at exactly this moment when your spirit has been calling for guidance and strength, and I, Archangel Michael, stand before you with steady protection and a calm voice reminding you that you are not walking your path alone, and I welcome you into this space with love and reassurance as if a peaceful blue light is settling over you and helping you feel safe, accepted, and held by the divine. And I want you to know right from the beginning that this message is a sacred moment between your soul and the higher guidance that has been watching over you through every long night and every quiet struggle, even the ones you never spoke aloud. And for the next hour, allow yourself to rest in this light and let every word soothe your heart, strengthen your courage, and remind you that you are far more supported than you realize, because the divine has never left your side. And I know you have been trying so hard to stay strong even while carrying weights that no one else fully sees, and I know you have been wondering why certain prayers are still unanswered, why certain people walked away, why certain dreams are taking longer than you hoped, and why the road keeps shifting even when you want stability. And I am here to tell you with deep compassion that nothing is happening against you, everything is shaping you, everything is guiding you, and everything is preparing you for a chapter that will make sense of the confusion you feel today. And I want you to imagine a gentle flame glowing inside your chest, a small but steady light that represents your hope, your inner wisdom, and your connection to the divine. And even when life feels dark, that flame never goes out, and today I am strengthening it, I am clearing the heaviness around it, and I am reminding you that your inner light is powerful enough to guide you through anything you face. And I want you to relax into these words as if they are wrapping a warm blanket around your shoulders, letting you release the pressure you have been carrying because you have been trying to hold everything together for far too long without giving yourself the compassion you deserve. And I want you to know that it is not weakness to rest, it is not weakness to pause, it is not weakness to say I need help, because the strongest souls are the ones who know when to lean on divine support. And right now heaven is asking you to lean instead of forcing yourself to fight alone. And as you listen, I want you to feel the presence of the divine surrounding you like soft wings at your back, lifting you whenever you feel like you are slipping or falling or losing direction. And I want to remind you that every prayer reaches us, even the quiet ones whispered through tears, even the ones you think were ignored, because there is no such thing as an ignored prayer. There is only divine timing, divine protection, and divine alignment happening behind the scenes in ways your human eyes cannot yet see. And I know the waiting has been difficult for you, and I know you have questioned yourself, your choices, your path and your future, and you have asked if you are enough and if you are worthy and if you are strong enough to handle what life is placing in front of you, and I want you to hear me clearly, beloved soul. You are enough, you have always been enough, and you were born worthy, and nothing can take that away, and every challenge you have faced has been shaping you, polishing you, strengthening you, and turning you into someone capable of receiving the blessings that are coming your way, because sometimes the blessing requires a stronger version of you than you were before, and that is why the journey has felt heavy and slow and confusing, but today I want you to release the fear that everything is falling apart, because in truth things are falling into place even if the pattern is not visible yet, and I want you to see your life like a tapestry where each thread represents a moment, a person, a blessing, a trial, and even though the threads may look tangled close up from the perspective of the divine, they form a beautiful picture woven with intention, purpose, compassion, and grace, and you are in the middle of that creation right now, and soon you will understand why certain things did not work out, why certain doors closed, why certain delays protected you from pain, and why certain challenges strengthened the exact qualities you will need for your next chapter. And I want you to know that the divine is preparing a season of clarity for you, clarity in your decisions, clarity in your relationships, clarity in your purpose, and clarity in your emotional world, because you have carried confusion for too long, and it is time for your mind to be free and your heart to be peaceful. And as you listen, let yourself soften, let your shoulders relax, let your breath settle, let your spirit become still, and allow the divine to step closer to you, because when you are still you can hear guidance more clearly, and I am here to remind you that you are being led step by step, moment by moment, prayer by prayer, even when the way ahead is cloudy and even when you cannot see the full path. And I want you to trust the light in front of you, because that light will always appear right when you need it, never too early, never too late, always in perfect timing. And now I want to speak to the part of you that feels tired, the part of you that is weary from carrying burdens, the part of you that has been pretending to be fine when inside you feel buried under expectations, responsibilities, memories, and emotions. And I want you to imagine that I am lifting those weights from your shoulders, removing the heaviness you have been holding, and placing a shield of protection around you so that nothing drains your energy, nothing steals your peace, and nothing pulls you away from your purpose. And I want to remind you that you are protected in every way, spiritually, emotionally, energetically, and physically, and I stand beside you, guarding your path, clearing harmful energies, guiding your intuition, and strengthening your heart whenever you feel weak. And I want you to walk forward knowing that every step you take is watched over, and every choice you make is supported, as long as you move with honesty, faith, and a willingness to grow. And now I want to speak to the part of you that doubts your worth, because somewhere along the way someone made you feel small, or someone did not value your your heart or someone walked away or someone spoke words that still echo in your mind, and I want you to know those voices were wrong. Those experiences were not reflections of your worth, they were reflections of their own pain and their own limitations, and your worth remains untouched, unbroken, and divine, and the world needs your presence, your kindness, your strength, your sensitivity, and your light, because you bring something that no one else can bring, and that is why you are here, and that is why the divine continues to guide you and place signs in your path and whisper to your heart even when you feel alone. And I want you to listen for a moment to the quiet voice inside you, the one that says, I am still here, I am still trying, I am still alive, I am still capable, I am still worthy, because that voice is your soul, and your soul has not given up, and the divine has not given up on you either. And now I want to guide you deeper into trust in your journey, trust in divine timing, trust in your own strength, and trust in the unseen help that surrounds you, because trust is the bridge between where you are and where you are going. And when you walk with trust, the path becomes smoother, the heart becomes lighter, and the steps become easier, because you are no longer fighting life, you are moving with life and letting the divine lead the way. And now, beloved soul, I ask you to stay connected to this space, because your presence here matters, and I invite you to write in the comments what part of this message touched you or what blessing you are praying for, so that your intention is witnessed and supported. And I encourage you to subscribe and remain part of this spiritual family, so that whenever you need strength, comfort, or guidance, you have a place to return to. And I ask you to share this message with someone who may need it, because your act of sharing may become the very sign someone else has been praying for. And now I offer you a blessing, a gentle prayer for your heart. May peace surround you, may clarity find you, may strength rise within you, and may Archangel Michael protect you from all harm, all negativity, and all fear. May your steps be guided, your mind be calm, and your path be blessed, and may the divine open every right door for you, close every harmful one, and guide you into a future filled with healing, purpose, stability, and grace. And so it is, and so it shall be.